Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Has a go! Defence has got rid of that. Pedri. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Aimed in towards the centre. Fabian Ruiz, floated up and over. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. Dembele, it's a good run down the right. Griezmann, Conte. Griezmann, Mbappe, got a shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Over to the left, back into the middle, and he gets rid in a hurry. Nico Williams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. And the defence can get it clear. Nacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Lenormand. Oh, terrible pass. Either side giving way, it has been tight. And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe! Mbappe! The captain delivers!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 44 minutes is number 10. Kylian Mbappe.
France break the deadlock.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. France go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Already up and running for the second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. Dembele. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And that interception was most necessary. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. The normal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Fabi tries a shot! Fabian Ruiz finds himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rabiot. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Nacho. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. The normal. It's Pedri. Oh, he's bustling through here. Looking for options for movement.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Dani Olmo. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fabian Ruiz. Thuram. Nacho gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
After 88 minutes is number 11, PRANCIS.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. chance! Great chance! Joselu! Brilliant! And that may just do it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Spain, number 9, Joselu.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold? And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.